Welcome to Apartment Luxe, where luxury meets imagination.
The entryway greets with a hush of grandeur, a composition of marble and brass that feels like stepping into a timeless overture. Black marble flooring stretches beneath, its veins glimmering in daylight like the lines of a sunburst motif. Walnut panels rise along the walls, their surfaces traced with brass inlays that echo the geometry of Art Deco. Sharp chevrons, stepped forms, and subtle symmetry. Smoked glass partitions reflect the light in softened echoes. The living room unfolds with the confidence of a stage set for elegance. Velvet seating in deep monochrome anchors the space, its texture rich against the clarity of daylight, streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows. Brass-framed shelving rises in sculptural rhythm, each line recalling the geometry of the 1920s, yet rendered with modern restraint. A marble table rests at the center, its surface luminous, reflecting brass accents like jewelry scattered across stone. The city skyline beyond becomes part of the composition, skyscrapers rising as sculptural backdrops to the penthouse's interior theater. The atmosphere is cinematic, smooth, elegant, yet grounded in realism. No object floats, no detail breaks immersion. Instead, the living room becomes a gallery of textures, each surface carrying the rhythm of geometry. The kitchen continues the narrative with sharper clarity. Brass fixtures gleam against slabs of white marble, their veins running like lyrical lines across the surfaces. Walnut cabinetry stretches in clean symmetry, its panels traced with brass inlays that recall the stepped forms of Deco design. Steel appliances are integrated seamlessly, their polished edges reflecting daylight in crisp highlights. The island, a monolith of marble and walnut, stands as both functional centerpiece and sculptural statement. Bold, confident, unapologetically modern, velvet stools in monochrome tuck beneath the island, their texture adding richness to the atmosphere. From the kitchen, the apartment transitions into a gallery-like corridor. Walnut walls stretch in clean lines, their surfaces punctuated by sculptural art pieces inspired by Art Deco geometry, abstract forms that suggest sunbursts, chevrons, and symmetry without literal replication. Brass frames catch the daylight, their reflections shimmering across smoked glass panels. The corridor is spacious, atmospheric, designed for pacing slowly, allowing daylight to guide the eye from one motif to the next. The bedroom opens with a quiet grandeur, a sanctuary where geometry and intimacy converge. Walnut panels rise in clean symmetry, their surfaces traced with brass inlays that recall the stepped forms of Art Deco. Velvet bedding in deep monochrome rests against a sculptural headboard, its lines echoing the rhythm of chevrons softened by daylight. Smoked glass partitions diffuse the light into a gentle glow, casting shadows that move across marble flooring like a silent choreography. It is a space of repose, yet it carries the confidence of design, a retreat that feels timeless, elegant, and unapologetically modern. Beyond the bedroom, the walk-in closet reveals itself as a gallery of identity. Walnut cabinetry stretches in precise lines, mirrored doors reflecting daylight into infinite repetitions. Brass handles gleam like jewelry, subtle reminders of elegance woven into utility. Velvet-lined shelves cradle accessories, while smoked glass partitions create a rhythm of transparency and shadow. The bathroom continues the narrative with luminous clarity. Spacious and expansive, marble walls rise in luminous planes, their veins flowing like lyrical lines across the surfaces. Brass fixtures arc with sculptural precision, their golden sheen catching daylight in crisp highlights. A freestanding tub rests beneath a skylight, its surface reflecting the city above, while a sleek, modern toilet seat integrates seamlessly into the design, ensuring realism without breaking elegance. Walnut cabinetry adds warmth, steel, and resin accents balance the composition, and smoked glass partitions create subtle rhythms of shadow. From the bathroom, the apartment opens onto the terrace, a stage suspended above the city. Marble flooring stretches outward, brass railings catching the sun in shimmering reflections. Velvet seating in monochrome anchors the space, its texture rich against the clarity of open air. The skyline becomes part of the composition, skyscrapers rising like sculptural backdrops, their rhythm echoing the geometry within. Daylight floods the terrace, illuminating every surface, creating a theater of serenity above Manhattan. It is a space designed for both solitude and showcase, where the performance of living extends beyond walls into the theater of sky. The office completes the private journey with a tone of quiet confidence. Walnut desks rise with sculptural precision, brass inlays tracing their edges like lyrical lines. Smoked glass partitions reflect daylight into subtle highlights, while velvet seating adds richness to the atmosphere. The geometry here is unmistakable: symmetry in layout, rhythm in decor, balance in proportions. Sculptural art pieces inspired by Art Deco motifs recall the sunburst and chevron, translated into modern abstraction. The apartment concludes with a final reflection, a pause in the narrative that gathers all spaces into a single composition. Daylight has been the constant, flowing across marble, brass, walnut, velvet, steel, illuminating textures, shaping atmosphere, guiding rhythm. The influence of Art Deco geometry has been subtle yet unmistakable, bold, timeless, fashion-driven, unapologetically elegant. This is not a replica of history, but a translation of its energy into architecture, a showcase of luxury where every detail resonates with artistry. If you enjoyed the tour, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and subscribe for more stories where luxury meets imagination.